Yeah, so I came to Memphis back in 2015 to pursue my master's in information systems. Memphis has truly changed my life, and in fact, in so many different ways, and a lot of great mentors have really helped me to grow in my career. And I owe all my success to them. And especially after graduating from University of Memphis back in 2015, I had an opportunity to work at AutoZone here in Memphis, and then moved to FedEx a few years ago. That's where I'm currently working as a data science advisor in the digital marketing space to work on online shipping products at FedEx.com. So that's my current role, and have been also working on a product called CareerQuo.com at the University of Memphis for the past 2 years to help students just like you to connect with mentors from all around the world in order to help you in your career and life. Because one of the challenges for myself throughout my life as a student is I always wish there was a mentor who can help me and guide me in my career. So that has been my challenge as well. And once I came here, it was so evident that it's not just my problem. It is every student has the same problem. And with technology, I wanted to bridge that gap. And here I go. Like in the last 2 years, University of Memphis has really backed me up to work on this product to not just help students here, but all across the world. I'm just starting here in Memphis. However, I definitely have plans to grow across nationally as well as internationally as well. So we have got some nonprofits that we are closely working with in Chicago, Nashville, and different areas where we are trying to help underprivileged students, first generation students, for these nonprofits to connect with their own mentors, because especially after COVID-19, it is very challenging for people to connect face to face. However, we built a solution where it is easy for people to collaborate using a virtual solution. So that's where I am. Really impressed with your background, and I see that you just recently graduated, and you're into the world. And I definitely wanted to learn about you and how you're feeling right now, and what are some of the challenges that you're going through, and
Um,
see how can be of help to you.
okay. Yeah. Where to start from? My name is Love Oladale, and like you said, I'm a recent graduate from the University of Memphis. I studied international business and Japanese there, and I did a few internships while I was actually studying. And because I did, I studied international business, but with international business, it's quite broad. And so I felt like I had the internships to try to figure out what I wanted to really go into as far as business. And so I did a few different internships, but I realized a lot of my, even with work as well, a lot of my interest was geared towards marketing. And I also took a little bit of interest in finance when I interned at FedEx, which is one of the reasons why I also reached out to you as well. And so I took a little bit of interest in finance when I did my internship there. And my most impactful moment actually was studying abroad. While I was studying at the University of Memphis, I studied abroad to Japan for my Japanese, for the Japanese side of my program. And it was a great experience. I would recommend it to anyone. And so, like, that was so, there was a lot of impact, and I was so privileged as well to actually do an internship, another marketing internship actually, while I was over there. And
That is amazing.
that, yeah. And that really made me realize that I could potentially learn more about marketing and see where, and also I decided to actually talk to you more to see if do I really want to go into this, and to see like the skills I would really need to learn for me to be successful at this as well. Yeah.
I mean, you have got definitely a great background and exposure to a lot of great companies that you have already interned at, which is definitely a great advantage to you with when compared to other students who might not have that experience and exposure. And I also see that now you went abroad and also had an internship in marketing. And why do you think you would like to work in marketing, especially since you kind of had some interest in finance and worked in an internship at FedEx, and also I see you had an internship at city of Memphis, here in Memphis as well. So what made you think that, hey, I wanted to really get into marketing, really would love to learn the background?
I think part of it is also because I felt like I did a lot more in marketing than finance. But also, while I was doing those internships in marketing, I realized I have a really, really huge creative spirit. And so I feel like I can really explore that with marketing. And I love to see how I can, I guess, research and work with tools to pick the interest of customers and bring more customers in for a particular company or business. I really like doing that.
That is great, Lava, because I especially have some connections on LinkedIn who approached to me, especially even from finance backgrounds, and even one of my friend recently at FedEx, he also moved from accounting area to marketing. It's ultimately like finding it out what you really love to do, because
Yeah.
especially being doing management, and especially in the international business and having exposure to that international, going abroad, doing internship, I think that really helped you to kind of like learn more about marketing, especially because going abroad and getting that exposure is super important, because especially for students at that early age, it really helped you to learn that, hey, I'm creative, I can talk to customers, I can go abroad, because especially just to give you a little bit more perspective about the role that I'm currently in. So I work in the area of digital marketing, where I'm a product manager for customer data migration for our products. So what I do is I talk to lots of regional partners who are across the world every single day to kind of work collaboratively with them to identify those customers that we wanted to roll out our products, and what are those key areas that we need to look into from a data perspective, and also analyze our data to be able to find out those customers who are going to much likely to use our product whenever we release a new feature, so that we can test with those customers and also roll out to other parts of the world, or even just into new markets as well. So that's the kind of my current role. And since you also mentioned that you're interested to get into marketing, so I just wanted to give you a high-level overview. As far as I know, in marketing, especially from what I have seen, there are different areas in marketing, right? You have got digital marketing, where you see people working on social media, running ads, understanding customer behavior, understanding what ads people are clicking, and what is actually converting that can help the revenue for the company. And then you have got product development, where you are going to be a product owner or a product manager, where you are going to work with IT and other teams across the board, and even with business teams, to understand the requirements. You would be given a piece of a product where you would be laying a roadmap how that is going to shape in the next 6 months, 12 months, and years to come. So that is a product management role in the marketing space. And then you have got solutions, where you might research to identify what are those potential new opportunities that are in the market that we need to build products around, right? And then you have got data science, right? That's where I fit in, right? You have got lots of data, especially since you also got exposed working as an intern at FedEx. There is a lot of data.
I'm so sorry.
No problem. Yeah. So, and another area, as I was speaking about data science, is since we have got a lot of data, there are lots of tools that we can leverage in order to find insights. Because especially in marketing, one thing that I always tell students who are just getting started, who are wanting to explore more opportunities in marketing, irrespective of what domain that you are going to be in marketing, your data skills are always going to be very handy. So irrespective of what area that you pick and choose based upon your interest, always remember to have those great data analysis skills that are going to be very highly are in high demand right now, to be able to really leverage the existing tools. So look for opportunities where you can get some trainings on Excel data analysis, and also some tools called for data analysis that is most popularly used, some of the tools like Tableau and Spotfire for data visualizations. So these are some of the tools that you can really get accustomed to be able to show your expertise whenever you're giving any interviews. Any questions so far?
No, I'm actually just trying to write down what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are some of the areas that you can get into, especially in the again, in digital marketing. You have got wide variety of areas where you can explore. You have got SEO, which is search engine optimization, which is to help your website go up in the rankings whenever somebody is searching for something. Like, let's say I wanted to ship a product. If I just search for shipping, automatically FedEx should come first. Or if a competitor website comes first, users might highly likely click on a competitor link and also create a label to ship their product. So that is called an SEO, right? And then you have got social media, as I already mentioned. And again, in social media, you have got different forms, right? You have on Instagram, Facebook, all those different areas where you can also leverage existing tools to push your marketing materials. And then you also have design. Design team is also in some areas part of the marketing team, where products that you're going to build are going to be designed with experts in these teams, where they're going to work closely with the product teams, where they're going to iterate over the product from from learning from customers from all across the world. So you have got different areas where you can explore more. Any other questions so far?
So which area do you think would be the best place to start from as an entry level or somebody trying to explore the sector of marketing, I guess you could say?
Yeah. So one of the opportunities that I see for you, I mean, for any student to start off is, as I already mentioned, getting data science skills is also very important, irrespective of what area that you wanted to choose from, because having that skill will help you explore more and find out what area that you would like to go into, right? I mean, especially just because I'm in the data science area, I'm not telling that. However, having that is a unique skill, right? That can be explored into different areas as well. So maybe you can start off with a marketing analyst, where it is that specific role is more to do with the data, and because these are um, some of the trainings that you can already take online to be able to get those skills even before getting that role, because you can get some certifications, you can do some online research. And one more area is market research, right? That area is also very interesting for starters, because that's one area where again you would need a lot of data to research those specific areas that they might want you to research. So market research, data science, and analytics, again it comes as a part of data science from a broad perspective. And these are some of the areas and where you can start off with when you're approaching. One other suggestion that I always tell people is, don't just wait for the opportunity to knock your door, right? We are in a very different situation, and it is very challenging, and you need to be in constantly asking every day, hey, how can I add value? Because there are thousands of other students who are competing with you. Like, you need to be able to identify what's that unique opportunity. If somebody gives me an opportunity, what can I bring them to the table? You see what I'm saying? So what can I add value more? Like, how can I add those unique value if somebody hires me, right? So how would you get those options? Try different things. You have got great tools like LinkedIn Love, right? Now you're trying to become a marketer, right? You're trying to become a marketer. What's stopping you? What's stopping you to market yourself on LinkedIn? What I mean by that is share your story, share your story, share your internship experiences. Just look at other students who are sharing similar stories, right? There are always people who love to help, right? Share your journey. What did you learn from your failures? You went to Japan, you experienced the culture, you had an internship opportunity there. Think through all those scenarios. What are those learning experiences? Create some articles, create some blog, right? Don't wait for the opportunity, right? It is going to come. And in fact, I was just talking to another student, another MBA student, just 2 weeks ago, and she just posted her own story, and she kept on applying for job opportunities. However, she got rejections, an automated rejection, even without HR consulting her and giving the feedback. She kind of shared it, saying that, hey, like I applied for 50 job opportunities, 30 of them are just automatic replies. It would be more appreciative if somebody can help me understand where I'm lacking, whether it is in my resume, whether it is my interview. That would really help me to learn those key areas where I might be lacking, right? So she just shared her story, and a lot of recruiters replied to her, hey, you know what, let's set up some time, I can help you, like, know what areas that you need to improve on. See, she just did a small thing. Instead of just thinking to herself that, hey, like, right, this is not working, like, she just put her story. What did we learn from that experience? It's ultimately we who need to take the action. If the other person is not take the action, we shouldn't even stop there. We should keep fighting, right? So these are some of the areas, like, share your experiences. I mean, you're already smart. All you need is a chance, right? All you need is a chance. That's what exactly I tell students. It's up to you to knock as many doors as possible, and doors are going to open for you. Have self-belief and really encouraging and self-motivating every single day, right? Being an international student 5 years ago, I didn't really know anybody in Memphis. Can you imagine that? Now I have got hundreds of friends who I just love spending time with, right? So it's just our opportunities and network with people. And now we are staying most of the time at home. We have got lots of time. Just imagine, like, just put a plan, right? Hey, I'm going to write, maybe share my experience, couple of experiences next week, every single week from here on, or just one experience, and then just tag people, just tag me. I'm going to comment on you saying that, hey, this is what I learned from talking to Love today. You see what I'm saying? Like, you need to engage people. You need to look for people who are constantly posting and sharing their experiences, right? Comment them every single day. Go on post and say, hey, I agree with that. Like, share your perspective. Let people know about you, right? These are some small things that we can do, right? Any questions so far?
I know. I'm just trying to take it all in.
Yeah. Take your time. Let it sink in. Yeah.
But I saw that you mentioned learning, and I really don't know much about it. I think I saw it like once, but I didn't really go into it. So I'm kind of curious, like, if you could maybe explain more about LinkedIn Learning.
Absolutely. I would, in fact, actually share. Do you know that you have free LinkedIn Learning access?
No.
Wow. See, as a student at the University of Memphis, we all have free access to LinkedIn Learning.
Okay.
All you need to do is, let me share my screen.
Okay.
So you can simply go to LinkedIn Learning. Just go to that specific link. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
So it asks you to sign in with single sign-on, right? You already have organization, our university credentials, right? All you need to do is click on it and then enter your UUID and password. See,
Okay.
it just asks my university UUID and password. Once I enter them,
You know what? I think this is something that needs to really be emphasized to students.
absolutely, because that's
at
what
the
I realized
university.
talking to a lot of students. A lot of students don't really know
Yeah.
that there are tools that are already available to them in their fingertips. See, right here, all you need to do is just search for marketing. See, there are 326 courses. Every single week, just do 2 courses and add it to your LinkedIn.
Okay.
Right? See, there is marketing automation, digital marketing, B2B marketing, content marketing. See, content marketing is one more area where you might be interested in. If you are somebody who love to share your experiences, maybe that's why. Once you share your ideas, your thoughts on LinkedIn, maybe somebody will start responding to you. Maybe that might be some interesting area to you. You need to test out different key areas. And especially marketing is that one area where you can just go out there and do anything, right? You do not even have to look for an opportunity. The tools are already available. So once you search for marketing, there are going to be hundreds of courses that are going to be available here, right? See, there is this one master digital marketing course, right? This is 39 hours course. Every single day, sit for 3 hours. Sit for 3 hours, 1 hour, take a gap. 1 hour, take a gap. 1 hour, take a gap. And just finish this entire learning path, right? If you're interested in digital marketing, see, inside digital marketing, there are several courses. Online marketing foundation. Hey, okay. Social media marketing strategy, social media tools. What tools do we need to use? And for small businesses, and some small businesses might be looking for opportunities, might be wanting to give somebody an opportunity as an intern, right? Marketing on Twitter, Facebook, what is create a small ad on Facebook, on Twitter, create a small ad for like $5, pay some $5 and create an ad for yourself, get that experience. You see what I'm saying? Create a post and just keep an ad and share it with just your Facebook network. See who is clicking on it and ask them, if some of your friends are clicking on it, just call them and ask them, hey, what made you click that? You see what I'm saying? So you can learn a lot of things. See, advertisement on Facebook. So all the advertisements online, for example, if you go to Google and search for, let's say a t-shirt, right? And you then go to a website on Facebook, the link that you clicked is going to be automatically tracked, right? And again, you're going to see the same ad on Facebook. Do you know how it is happening?
No.
Yeah. So all these tools, they use a small thing called pixel. So pixel is nothing but a small element that is going to be installed on that particular website, right? If I go to Amazon.com, there is going to be a Facebook pixel, there is going to be a Twitter pixel, there is going to be a Pinterest pixel. What happens is, since I'm loading the page on my browser, that pixel is going to be stored in my cookie. Now, they know that I came to Amazon and looked at that specific product. Now, if I go to Facebook, because I downloaded the Facebook pixel on Amazon page in my browser, now it tells Facebook that, hey, Love came to Amazon and looked at this product. Now they're going to retarget. It's called retargeting. Now the same ad is going to be shown on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere I go, trying to make me purchase this product. It's a simple concept. We don't learn this in class, right? How do we learn that? These are some ways. These are online courses. These are real practical lessons that we need to learn in order to get an internship or a job. There are plenty of opportunities, so many great tools. Let me know if you have any questions on LinkedIn Learning, or what courses that you wanted to choose, or if you pick a course, on, like, let's say take one course on simple, like, couple of hour courses. There are going to be 2 to 3 hour courses, plenty, right?
Okay.
Take one course of 2 to 3 hours in content marketing. Take 2 to 3 hour course in digital marketing,
Okay.
right? Take 2 to 3 hours in product management, right? Go through this course, and also take some project management courses as well, so that you know how to handle a project,
Okay.
right? Any questions so far?
I think all my questions are answered, but I think as I take the courses, if I have more questions, I would definitely like let you
Absolutely.
know.
So I'm just a message away. I'm always
Yeah.
happy to help, and just to share how you're going through those courses and what questions do you have. And then now, once you go through these courses, you're going to have more and more questions.
Yeah.
Now you're going to tell on LinkedIn, say, hey guys, I'm just starting with digital marketing, and I went through this course, and I had this question. Does anybody have any expertise or any experience on this particular problem or particular solution? You're going to ask on LinkedIn and tag some people in FedEx, AutoZone, international paper who are marketers, whom you already reached out to previously. Hey guys, this is one question. Can somebody help me?
Okay.
Now, that is the way that you can, like, before even tagging them or asking them questions, you share your perspective on their posts, saying that, hey, like, no, this is what I feel should happen, or this is what I like to see this product going forward. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you actually add value and then ask for help. That's when people realize, hey, like, this guy is constantly reaching out to me and posting some insights. Now I would like to help Love, because I think they are having some, I mean, we are emotional people, right? We love to help each other out.
Yeah.
So making those connections is so important.
Okay. Yeah. This I'm so glad I did this, and now my mind is kind of blown. There's so much I realize that I need to learn. There's so much to get out there, and so I'm so grateful that I actually took the opportunity to reach out to you, and thank you so much for agreeing to do this. And so yeah, I'm so grateful.
Yeah, no problem, Love. Just, like, share with more friends. If anybody wants to, like, just connect with me, just ask them to reach me on LinkedIn. And also, like, whatever you need, you just message me, so that I can be of help as well. So definitely all the very best, and looking forward to connecting with you again. Maybe, like, in maybe a few weeks, to kind of learn from you. Like, what courses did you take? What learnings did you have so far? So that I can help you further that learning as well.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
I wish you all the very best, and keep in touch.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Bye. Good night.
Bye.